In the last episode of Solo Leveling Season 2, we saw that the hunters of the Korean team are not fighting the ant monster, and after defeating all of them, Nabak, Narani's room, starts checking, and only then he sees a room full of eggs, and after that we are shown some Japanese hunters who reach the location where his old teammates were killed, and then he feels a lot of power, and in the next scene his leaf is also cut, and after this again we are shown Korean hunters who finally reach the queen's room, and there they start fighting a lot of soldiers and at the same time start fighting the queen, and we are also shown Korean people who were watching that whole battle live telecast. And when the queen monster feels that she is going to lose, she also snaps very fast. It means that they scream very loudly and what they want ends their game. After this, he felt that the raid of Jeju Island was finally complete and was much happier. All of them, and only then, suddenly not all the ants start going inside the cave without them, and at the same time they feel a very powerful energy, and that energy was literally so much powerful, brother. All those people were not completely frozen, and after this, only then there is shown an end monster, and Madhav does not think of attacking him, but as he reaches near the ant, he thinks that brother he is finished. It felt like that there, all those people. So the ant was going to cut the leaves of all the hunters one by one. I am talking about Korean hunters, which means that they do not kill anyone with their lives, nor that ant only kills that fish, and after that they start drinking the fish's blood. It means that neither the fish, as much memory as it had, nor all that was absorbed by that ant inside itself, and just now that end monster nor human feelings had also started speaking, and the king of humans was looking for him to take his revenge by killing him, and after that we are shown a team of divers where he was talking with the chairman of Japan, with the chairman of the Hunter Association, where he was not calling the divers back. This would have given them two benefits. One is that all the as-ranked hunters in Korea were going to be killed and Korea was going to become the weakest country in the meaning. And all the other accusations are not placed on Korea because of them. This red spread, but then suddenly the girl who was standing next to Goto also got her neck separated, and Goto knew that whoever his brother is, he is much more dangerous, and after that he, Ant Monster, and his partner Goto were looking at each other in a bad way, and in the next scene he is not blind there. It is overshadowed that the sword is broken, and at the same time the Korean hunters also felt that his brother is now going to have his leaf cut, but only then suddenly a lot of soldiers come there who start killing those ants. And now in today's episode a woman named is shown, and he is very surprised to see her, and he starts thinking that it is very different according to the Wakan person, and only after this Michael does not start talking to the seller that whatever power you have, you should explain it to his Geneva once, and he is not ready to show his skills. Do you get ready? But she looks at Jin-Woo and says that you don't need to be surprised at all, because I know that whenever someone sees me, he gets very surprised, and after that he starts talking about his powers. When someone tries once, he has a different feeling, and after that, those who request a lot more from me to take more power from me, and after that those who do not get too close, and say that you know that whoever is an Avken person, there is a limit without his strength. It doesn't go beyond a limit. No matter how much he practices, no matter how hard he works, he can never cross that limit, and the rank of a retired person can never be increased. Yes, there are two ways that we can increase the rank of Ryavakan person, but it is not purely nominal. Like the nose, you can believe in a way, and the one who says that I know but you can't change that thing, and she is a lady there, says yes, and she starts telling that I have such power with the help of which I can take the potential of a person further than his limit. It means that I can help him to become even more strong, and this processor was going to have 3 steps, and only after those 3 steps could it become even more powerful. And he starts saying that these powers have not been named yet. Particular but is so much that I can make any hunter much stronger than he is. I mean, what is his true potential? I can also take his power away from that guy. And after that, Michael starts speaking that whatever Mrs. Seller just told you, all that thing is absolutely true, but this power is also much lower. You can say because when Mrs. Seller uses this power once, and after that she needs a break for a very long time, and too much time does not mean that it will be cured in 2 days. No one can make 3 to 4 people a year very strong. This means that you need a rest of about 3 to 4 months, and in which you start thinking in your mind that, well, I am special right now. treatment is available. It means that I am one of those 3 or 4 bandits and who are even a little suspicious that brother is telling the truth, right? Or some such game is being played with me, and he was thinking that if this is true, then she is really a very amazing lady. And after this, Jin-Woo starts talking that tell the truth, is this processor also effective, and this at least how long does it have to be done? And after this, the lady also starts telling me that it doesn't work in every person or in a different way, but 3 stages means that whoever has 3 stages, neither after crossing it nor the experience of all of them can be equal in one way, and almost the strength can be increased by 20-30% with the help of it, and 20-30% after listening to it. This means that if 20-30% of Jin-Woo, if he grows up, literally brother, he will become much more powerful. Jinwoo's butt is going to grow much more than 30 from future B. I am talking about right now, and after this, Jin-Woo starts remembering Nadogs, and he thinks that now I understand why he finally came to America, and he must have done this processor. Yes, the Korean servants have given him a lot of hate, but if his power is increasing and he is getting hate on the one hand, then brother will prefer to choose that power, and whoever gets this offer, he will definitely accept it, and all hunters will want to take this opportunity, meaning that he wants to adopt in a way. And after that, he starts talking to Michael that if anyone finds out about his powers, then what will he do in the end? And Michael says it's pretty impossible to do that because we are all very protective of them. It means that very strong security. You can say in a way, brother, this butt is a kind of treasure of America. For now, Korea had a very dangerous treasure, and at the same time, they are also given a not very strong salary. So brother, you are getting free money and you are getting security. Then what else do you want, brother? And then Michael, that I want us to give you a gift and please accept that gift. And after that, Jin starts talking that, well, then you are trying to give me an offer. And after that, Michael also starts talking that if you become a member of the Federal Bureau of, if you become a member, then you will be placed in the top notch. It means that you will become our first priority in a way in every work, and in it you will get to see a lot of benefits, and at the same time you will also have a personal meeting with the best guild, and at the same time you will get a very good contract after that. It means that you can join Gil very well, and he starts saying that you don't need to worry right now. If you want, you can take a little time and tell us about it later. And Michael started talking. This is a gift. We can try to increase your limit if you want, and there is no force in it. If you want, we can do it. And what Jin-Woo says is really free. Am I going to give you anything in return? And Michael says, don't worry about it at all. This is completely free for you. And after this, Jin-Woo also starts thinking that if you look at it, then the offer is not in vain. And Seth Love had also said that if you test my powers once, then you will after that even a lot more. He started requesting that in order to take power from me, this means that these people are not telling lies at all. And after that, he also has such a mind to try this, and after that, only then who is the seller holds Jin-Woo's hand and tells him that now your first step is that you have to look into my eyes. And literally, brother Michael, what was thinking in your mind at that time, brother? Now it has come to us, meaning now these trapped people are in a very dirty way, and after that the Sedlites are not going to take the next step to increase the power, and it is the second step of them. They clear them very easily, and after that it is the turn of the third stage and they start peeking inside. That literally, brother, is not very surprised because there is not only darkness but darkness all around, which means that there was not a lot of darkness inside his mind, and he literally does not understand how there is so much darkness ahead. Can and only then does Genbu's face appear in front of him, and literally, brother looked very baddest in seeing that face. If you look at the picture, it will happen, and that prisoner is so afraid that whoever was doing the processor or the brother then lets go of his hand out of fear, and after that there is a lot of pain in his head. And what was his security is not Sadler. All of them feel very much danger, and they also point guns at those who do not understand that, brother, I have not done anything. After all, what is it with them? It happened all of a sudden. And Michael was also saying that you put down all the guns, you can make a lot of mess here, which means that he does not explain to all of them that the one sitting in front of you, brother, you will not be able to do anything with that gun. But Michael doesn't let him speak. The guards mean that, and he starts saying that if you are worried about so much sad light, then you should check them and not point a gun on this guy. And after that, that guy starts apologizing to Jinav very much that please don't be angry, forgive us. And literally, brother Jinav was not very surprised at that time and was thinking that, brother, finally what happened just now? Now these people increased my power, and all of a sudden this happened. And then Michael goes to the bodyguard and he talks very angry. What you did to Jinbo, if you hadn't done to Thomas, you probably wouldn't be alive right now. Meaning, if you look at literally, brother, it was a very wrong thing, brother. He is an S rank hunter. The bodyguard in front of him is not everything. And after that, The poor bodyguard also starts apologizing a lot. But if you look at it, brother, that guy was just doing his job honestly. He too was absolutely and honestly. After that, he starts talking to Sadler. Is it okay now? It means that nothing happened to you. And after that, he starts talking that today's weather is probably not good. Why don't we postpone the date until Sadler's health recovers? In a way, he also says that I will not contact you later. That is also fine, brother. Now I am starting from here again. And after that, he starts asking Michael that finally happened to you. I have never seen this with you. And after that, the prisoner is very afraid and says that I am sorry, but I will not do this again with that guy because he is really very powerful. I'm not going to try it again, and that's enough. More powerful, it means that he is so much more powerful, and Michael says whether he is more powerful than a national level hunter, and he says no, there is no such thing. He is much more powerful than a national level hunter. No hunter can stand before him, and he is not an ordinary human being at all. He was like a beast. When I looked inside, there was nothing but darkness, and there was nothing but him, and he started telling me that there was no limit to his power. He can make himself as powerful as he wants, and after that we are shown the scene of the chairman, and he was not very upset about the man, and he was still not convinced that he finally lost the man, and he was a really competent hunter. He was a very talented hunter. He had retired. But even after that, the chairman knew that there was still a big problem ahead of him in the future, and they were thinking that maybe in the future we will not get to see even more big battles and a lot of hunters can be killed in it. And after that, the chairman was thinking all the same things. Only then a call comes to them, and after listening to the call, they get very surprised and tell them how a gate can be opened in the middle, and the Gill who was there, she could not handle that gate, and the chairman says that you do not worry at all. I send a big Gill there urgently, and after this we are shown who is going home, and not at that time. I thought she didn't see something in me, but he doesn't understand that. What did he see? And Jin-Woo also felt for a moment that he didn't see my system, did he? And there was a lot of thinking about that in his mind, but Jin-Woo Sedler's face could not forget, because at that time Sedalna was literally very scared, and Jin was thinking that now I don't think she will try to meet me again, and today not on the road much, there was traffic, and only then Jin-Woo does not get a call from the chairman, and the chairman tells all the things about the attention, and Jin-Woo also gets very surprised as to why the dungeon is opened in the middle of Bai Road, and he understands why there is so much traffic now, and the chairman says that it is a D-rank gate, and I know that you can see it very easily, so I would like to request that once you are there, go there. And the Jin says that, but I don't even have an entry permit and there won't be any problem with this, right? And the chairman starts laughing a lot and says that, brother, you are my friend and you know who is in charge of the entry permit. And he says, yes, I know that the right is with the Hunter Association. And the chairman says, then who am I? And you are its chairman. And then they start laughing. You are looking at it a little bit, and in one way we get to see the coordination between him and the chairman, which is not very good. Inside every episode and in Jin-Woo's mind, the same thing was going on, that brother, let's finally level up free in a way. And after this, the gate of beer is also shown, where there are not many people. At the same time, there was a lot of traffic, and traffic is going to be handled here and there. And news reporters had also come there to cover that news, and they were just trying to end the traffic there in any way. Otherwise, there could have been a lot of panic, and only then there was a member of the Hunter Association. Jin-Woo was not being refused to go to that place, but only then he looks carefully, and literally, brother, he gets very surprised when he finds out that he is Jin-Woo, and he speaks so fast that there are winning people around him, brother. They all start looking at him without him. He removes his mind from all the traffic, and it was going on in the minds of all of them that who is going to handle this matter, brother. This will be solved in pinches. And he was a member of the Hunter Association, right? He starts saying that, yes sir, we know that you are such a hunter, but this does not mean that you follow any rules like this. Destroy it because you know me. There will be no entry permit for this gate, and Jin-Woo has no other option left, and he gets a call to the chairman and says that, sir, now I have come in front of the gate, but here a very big problem has come, and he does not give the phone to that guy, and that guy also starts talking very much about who is on the call. And after this, Jin-Woo neither put the call nor on the speaker. The chairman doesn't tell his name, and that guy literally gets too scared, and he doesn't start apologizing too much. After this, he says, sir, forgive me, now I will let everyone go from here. And after this, finally, Jin-Woo enters inside that gate, and after this, only then suddenly there were people who wanted to win their brother. All those people are very surprised because they enter inside the gate of Jin-Woo, not the color of that gate. It turns red, and after this we are also shown the scene of Jin-Woo, and as soon as he goes inside the gate, he also realizes that he came inside a red gate. What a difference it made now. If it didn't make any difference in the last time, what difference will it make in this time? And by the way, let me tell you what I'm covering this chapter right now. I have uploaded it under the name of episode number 12. This is an episode of season 3. That's all I'll tell you. Season 3 will also start with Red Gate, the way we saw it starting from Season 2, Red Gate, Sem in the same way, and after that Jin-Woo was thinking about his help, and his mother knew that Jin-Woo had become an S-rank hunter, and his mother said that now there is no point in stopping you, but I only want this from you because you should not help as many people as possible and never do anything wrong at all, and your father also used to do something similar, and he was a firefighter before becoming a hunter, and when I saw your father that when he was helping a lot of people, only after that I fell in love with your father, and you know what he said, and you have your father's blood in you, and when he helped people, you have to help people too. And with the help of this, Jin-Woo is shown whose mood was not quite so calm. Meaning why? His mother knew everything and was not even speaking against Jin-Woo's help. She wanted him to help people, and Jin-Woo was very conscious at that time, and Jin-Woo was also thinking that this danger does not look so dangerous, and Jin-Woo's mind was also going on at that time that I will not clear this within one day or go out quickly. And after this he takes out his shadow army and orders all of them to start their work, and his shadow army was also the one to win, right? They all start their work, and we are also shown his new monster. You all know I'm talking about Baru, and that brother is literally coming down. Calcutta. For now, you can say that the captain of Jin-Woo's team is Baru, and Jin-Woo's Shadow Man was not a monster to win there easily, nor does he deal with them all, and Jin-Woo also speaks in a much better way that now come to the next corner quickly. I also have to go home quickly, and after this we are shown a guy who has come into a danger, and there is a very dangerous guy in front of him, and that guy says that who are you, and that monster-like guy doesn't say that I came to this again and I felt a lot of energy here, that's why I came here, and there isn't one. He also seemed very kind, and both of them were not talking to each other, and the language of both of them was very different. The guy in front was not understanding anything, and they were talking about a place in the east where Monarch of Shadow lives, and in this way they both talk a lot, which is not that important. The important thing now is that I am going to tell you that only then another guy comes there, and this guy also looked very badass to see, meaning the energy flow was being sufficient, and this was not a normal guy at all. And honestly, I know who this guy is. Many of you know who this guy is. Some people don't know who this guy is. That's why I am speaking in this way. And that guy starts talking. Are you talking about South Korea in the east? And the guy with the elf, he says, brother, who are you after all? And if you can stop us, you stop going. We are not refusing you at all. And only after that, that guy opens the portal again with his magic, and with the help of that portal, he is not more. But only then that guy in front, who was like a human being, says that I will not let you go so easily from here. And after that, he goes to hit a strong punch, but he doesn't let that alpha guy make an ice ball there because he doesn't think that attack, and that attack was so powerful. It means that that attack was so powerful, and at the same time, that ball was so powerful that there is such a big explosion there that, brother, a guy does not end up there. If there is a normal guy there, then in one way, and only after that the scene is cut, and again the scene of Jin-Woo is shown where the boss of that danger comes, and he says, Machade, Master, who are you? And Master, how did you have the courage to disturb us? That means to kill us people. And after that, that man sees the Jinva, and after seeing the Jinva, he starts talking that my servants are hiding all around here. It means that my army, and at the same time, none of you will survive now. And after that, he calls everyone out. But the funny thing was that he does not bring out a single monster of his own. And seeing this, he is neither a big monster nor a boss. I wonder why no one finally came out. And the one who also says, brother, tell the truth, you are much funnier. Till now, I have defeated the boss even to win. You are the funniest among them. And after this, Jinov says that everyone should come out, and after this, Jinov's shadow army comes out, and they also want to win. Wojas Kumar was not showing the dead body of all of them in a way, and not all of us, whose condition makes it much worse, and who also says that I don't think that now you have any soldier left. If there are any left, bring them, brother. I will deal with them too. Seeing this thing, brother, the boss is also very surprised, and he does not believe that after all this can happen, and he starts talking that after all, how can you do this, and you washers are not going to escape my hand at all. I will kill you with my own hand. And Genvo also says that, friend, you need to give me an order. Should you understand by now, right? And after that, the shadow army of Jinwo, brother, they all get ready to fight, and after that, the battle of Jin-Woo and the final boss starts. didn't have to. Now literally brother didn't have to do anything. He didn't just stand on the side of the bus and watch everything, and the soldiers of Jin-Woo did all the work. This means that if a monster was coming to kill Jin-Woo, neither the brother literally would not even let those soldiers go near Jin-Woo. Seeing those monsters and all these things, the boss was getting even more angry and he started abusing Jin-Woo even more. And all the soldiers show their greatness. Because of this, he gets even more angry at the monster boss and says that the boss has had enough now. Now I have to come into my action, and he is going to attack Na. But the rest of the soldiers they all go to fight him now, and the test has not yet come to its peak. He did not come into his form and he does not use gravity magic, and with his help, neither brother does not defeat that boss in a single second. It means that it sinks into the ground, and in life you start talking that seeing brother, you have nothing left. If you accept me, I will probably let you go. So I'm kidding, I'm not the one to leave at all, and literally Jin-Woo is not going to ask him anything before that monster's game ends. When the game of attack and monster is over, you can only think, brother, how much more powerful monster he was. More fun than this, we came to the last right gate where, brother, a very dangerous match took place between L King and Jin-Woo, and Jin-Woo didn't know that much. Why he couldn't answer that question? He doesn't doubt the system, that he must have done something wrong here, and Jin-Woo says that I never care much because after going further, I have to know everything, and after this, Jin-Woo doesn't get the same key which he got when clearing the last 100 levels. This means that the one that was found when clearing the demon castle, and now Jin-Woo could not even use this key, because to use this key the maximum should be level 100, and Jin-Woo has already reached level 100, and after that key, this is all the information that starts coming in front of the book, and literally you people will not believe which was this key, and I am telling the truth. In the time I am taking my name, not a lot of intrusions are coming from the bump, and literally this is not a double danger key. If the people who have seen the solo leveling well, they would have known very well that I am talking about double danger, and who was thinking that now I can go inside that danger again, and at the same time the location of that gate was not going to be known after some time. It means that he had to wait for 417 hours, and after that he was finally going to get his location, and he starts thinking about the same place that I can never forget it. It means that I also want to forget. Even after that I cannot forget, and after that Jin-Woo, now we got Flash. Beck is shown. Brother with double danger flashback, whatever happened to him, and he was thinking that the system does not want to take me to the place where I started. But the thing of change is that since then till now there has been a lot of change inside me, and I am ready to go inside that gate again. And if someone is waiting for me there, then brother, just wait there for a while. I will come, and I will also take my revenge from you. And literally, brother, the main statue with double tension is also shown, which, brother, I really felt creepy at that time too, and I feel creepy at this time too. So let's just leave today's episode here, and I'm telling the truth myself.